Yo, I appreciate y'all boys tuning in to another YouTube video. You might be thinking like, bro, is you seeing this graphic right? Yeah. Everything is completely 100% accurate, authentic. Dana White just announced a lot of fights, bro. And we just got to speak on it how it is. We got to do something, bro. It got to be some type of justice for Arman Tsarukyan. Now, I don't know what could be the case, gang. Like, I don't know if negotiations went bad and Arman, he was like, I just wait on Ilya. I'm not fighting for an interim. I just fought. Like, they had to approach Arman with this fight, right? The interim title fight, right? They had to. There's just no possible way that Arman just fought one, took no damage, said he'll be willing to turn around and fight in January. And this isn't him fighting for the interim title. It's Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett. Neither of which have a impressive win in the past few of their fights. This nigga Paddy beat Chandler, Ferguson, and King Green. Gaethje got KO'd by Max Holloway, beat Fiziev, and now he's fighting for the interim. So I'm not understanding. I don't think it's going to be a bad fight, bro. But I got to call it how it is, and that's what I truly believe. It's no way they're fighting for the interim. Where is Arman? Like, Dana had to approach Arman and say, hey kid, good performance your last fight. I know you want Ilya next, but Ilya ain't gonna be able to fight. So you got the interim belt. We can throw you in there versus Paddy. We can do that. And then he was like, then Arman must have said, no, I would just want to fight for Undisputed. I just want to fight Ilya. Even though we don't know that happened, but that has to be the case since Arman isn't in this interim title fight. That's the only reason I could see why Arman isn't getting the shot is because he said, nah, I just want to fight Ilya. I want to fight for the real belt. I don't want to fight for the interim. And then they say, okay, good. That's what we wanted. We don't want you to fight for the belt anyway. We still don't like you. So we're just going to do Paddy versus Gaethje. And this was the only way Gaethje was going to fight anyway. I just posted a video about Gaethje retiring, and then boom, now he's fighting Paddy for the interim. I guess, dude. I guess. And like I said, it's not going to be a terrible fight. I really think this is going to be a good fight. But the fact of the matter is, they just, this shouldn't be the fight. I don't, what are we doing? What are we doing? And I'm, like I said, I'm gonna call it how it is, bro. This shouldn't be the fight. What else got announced? The main event of UFC Sydney. We about to take a look at that. I'm on their Instagram right now. Once again, makes no sense. This makes no sense. And I'm gonna make a separate video for this one. I'm gonna make a separate video on this. But we got to talk about lightweight. This makes no sense. Arman is healthy. He's healthy. Like he can go again. But somehow, some way, this is the fight that was made. Like, I don't get it. What is happening, bro? Like, of course, like, it's getting to a point where it's not. The UFC ain't gonna beat the allegations that they just trying to protect Ilya from Arman. And I'm not one of those who think like that because Ilya wants to fight. He's actively seeking out Islam Makhachev and wants to go up a weight class to fight Islam. So he's not ducking Arman, bro, because he wants to fight Islam. Islam is pretty much better than Arman everywhere. So I get, I can get why, but it's just the fact that this isn't a fight that should be here. And this coming wouldn't be it, bro. Hunter would literally ruin everything, bro. He isn't the answer. But I'm not understanding how we get Paddy in an interim title shot before we get Arman in any type of gold. Like, I get the Islam situation, but he weighed in as a backup for the title fight on 317. He wanted to weigh in as a backup for 318 BMF title fight. He just fought and won impressively, made weight. He said he'll be willing to turn around and fight in January. No way they didn't offer him this fight, bro. What else on the card? I mean, we got Harrison Nunes. I mean, nobody really cares, bro. I'm gonna be real. Like, Amanda just stay fucking retired. Why they just don't stay retired, bro? Damn. Like, this division that dead, you got to bring Amanda back. And if she wins, what if she retire again? Hopefully it's going to be a scrap. It should be, bro, on paper. But you never know. I don't know how Amanda going to look after this layoff, but let's just see. Also, O'Malley versus Sonya Dawn. Once again, making a separate video about this fight. Striker's Delight. Might actually be the title of that video. But honestly, bro, they did Arman dirty, bro. They did Arman dirty. There's no way Justin Gaethje is in a title fight before Arman is, bro. Arman, like this comment says, Arman just got scammed. He literally got scammed, bro. He literally got scammed. So I don't know what they're going to do with Arman. Like, because if this the case, Arman's going to have to fight again because Ilya's probably not going to return until around March, April. And then he's going to have to fight one of these two. And Arman, he's just going to wait until around November, December, if that. Because Ilya fought one time this year in 2025. Who's to say he's going to fight twice in 2026? Well, if he fights one time, again, he's dealing with a lot of stuff. Once again, got a video coming out about that. It's so much videos I got coming out for y'all boys because TikTok and the food, and they do not want me to post, basically. So, YouTube, just get used to seeing me a lot because I'm finna be on here like crazy, bro. It's finna be a video almost every day. But I appreciate y'all boys tuning in to another YouTube video, man. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts down below about this fight. It just got announced, and bro, I ain't gonna lie, we got to do something for Arman because this just is no way that he got skipped again. And like it has to be something that we're missing. Has to be some information come out that things went bad in negotiations and he pissed the UFC off. So that's the reason not getting the title shot. But other than that, it's no reason Arman shouldn't be here, bro. It's just no reason. But
UFC 23 is live December 6th from T-Mobile Arena. Merab looks to make history for his 4th title defense in 1 calendar year. He's on a 14-fight win streak. This guy hasn't lost in 7 years. Co-main event, Pantoja, Joshua Van. Pantoja's on an 8-fight win streak. Guy looks unstoppable. He holds the flyweight record for most wins and finishes in UFC history. And Joshua Van's coming off one of the best fights you'll ever see in 2025 against Brandon Royval. All right, let's get into it. So, obviously, you just saw Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett for the interim title. Earlier, Topuria posted, "I'm dealing with some personal problems, so I'm not gonna fight the first quarter." So the winner of Gaethje versus Paddy will be the interim title, and then they will face Topuria.
what?
Kayla Harrison and Amanda Nunes for the bantamweight title. That's a badass fight. You know, Kayla, it's her first title defense after beating Juliana Pena. She comes back to take on Kayla Harrison. No way in hell that fight isn't incredible. O'Malley and Song Yadong. Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Derek Lewis. Waldo coming off a win a week ago. Took the fight on 2 days' notice. Comes in and wins by knockout, and coming off the eye poke knockout win. This guy's having a fucking great year. And, you know, him and Derek Lewis is going to be fun as hell. Arnold Allen and Gene Silva. Alexa Grasso versus Rose Namajunas.
That's a good fight.
And just added like an hour ago, 2 hours ago, however long ago, Umar Nurmagomedov versus Figueiredo.
Oh,
Fight is also on the card. And I'm going to announce this for you. So you guys are getting, that's going to be a pay-per-view type fight on Paramount Plus. You just pay your subscription, and I say this all the time. If you haven't seen Mobland, and now my new show is Landman, Mobland and Landman, 2 of the best shows you'll see ever. Fucking incredible. 1 week later, we have Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro.
On Paramount Plus. So that's January 31st.
That's bullshit.
UFC
bro.
325 from Sydney, Australia.
That's bullshit, bro.
Volk versus Diego. There's a bunch of other fights on there.
Bullshit, bro.
I'll tell you later.
Nigga, tell us.
How's everybody? You guys good?
Oh,
you having a good Thanksgiving?
Bro. That's bullshit, bro.
You got any questions? You happy? You mad? What do you got? Some guy said L. He's having a rough day. Yeah, go follow Paramount UFC on Instagram.
Appreciate y'all tuning in to another YouTube video. I love y'all boys, and as always, I'm going to see y'all on the next one.